We heard you missed us. We're back.
Halloweeniacs. It has been 322 days since our last haunt experience. We are just 7 nights away from kicking off our haunt season 2019. And we thought this would be a perfect time to answer a few of your questions.
Our fans have written in and asked us a few questions about haunts over the last year while we've been off. Question number 1 was, why do you love haunted houses?
Why do I love haunted houses? I feel like a haunted house is the most fun you can have as an adult with your clothes on. It gives you such an adrenaline rush. The fear that you get in the haunt makes you feel alive. That's how it makes me feel. Every haunt season, due to the late nights, the changing weather and such, I get sick. Every haunt season. Almost never fails. And the only time that I feel 100% during those sick days are when I'm in a haunted house. Sure, the fog might make me cough a little bit more than usual, but it's all worth it. That's my passion for haunted houses.
Excellent response. Next question was, do you remember your first haunted house?
I will never forget my first haunted house experience. When I was a kid, I wanted to go to a haunted house so bad, and I could never have anybody, no one would ever take me. It was too expensive, it was inconvenient, my family didn't like haunted houses, they thought they were silly. Lines too long. When I was 10, I almost got to to go into a haunt, but my brother had said, "Oh, the line's too long. Well, let's do it another time." The next opportunity I had was when I was an adult, when I can drive myself and pay for myself. So my first haunted house was the Asylum in 2003, when it was located at the Boondocks Fun Center, which all the locals in Denver should know very well. I loved it. And I've never looked back. I've gone to haunted houses ever since, and that's 16 years ago now.
The beginning of an addiction.
To say the least.
All right, we've got a question from a hopeful romantic. The question was, does a haunted house make a good first date?
I can speak from personal experience, I should say, that a haunted house is a great first date. Nothing like being scared in that atmosphere. Your lady hooks onto your arm, the connection's made. I know because I took the Queen of Halloween to a haunted house for our first date many, many moons ago now, and we've never looked back. So that's my personal experience with it. Yes, haunted houses make a great first date.
I second that. All right. Let's see. We've got kind of a funny question here. Have you ever been to a haunted house in the snow?
I actually have been. 2 years ago, I was at a haunt down in the Littleton area, and I had waited too long. It's an outdoor haunt, so I got caught. It was just about Halloween, a few days before Halloween, and the weather in Colorado is always tricky. You never know what you're gonna get, and I got snowed on. I was lucky because they kept the haunt open, because a lot of times outdoor haunts are weather permitting, so if it rains, they will close. My recommendation is to definitely hit all of the outdoor haunted houses in the beginning of the season, late September, early October, while the weather's still dry.
And keeping that in mind, one of our next questions was, what is appropriate to wear at a haunted house?
That's a great question. We dress for the conditions, so it's going to be cold. The outdoor haunts, you're going to get dirty. So I would not wear my $200 Air Jordans to a haunted house personally. Come prepared, wear clothes that you don't mind getting dirty, dress warm, and for the ladies, I would recommend pants. Because the skirts, sometimes you just never know. There could be, you might have to crawl in a haunted house at times. Not all of them, but sometimes you just never know what they're going to hit you with, and you just want to be prepared.
And as the lady of this duo, I must say that leggings are ill-advised for the crawling reason. Go with your jeans, ladies.
Well said, Queen.
Why, thank you. Let's see. We have a question regarding timing. What is the best time to go to a haunted house?
I would say you want to hit a haunted house early. So most of the haunted houses do open about 7 o'clock in the evening. I would recommend being in line at 7, 6:45 even. You're going to get the best experience. The spacing will be better, so you and your group can go through probably mostly by yourselves. The actors are just going to be bloodthirsty and ready to scare the heck out of you, and that's why we go. Hit those haunted houses early.
Excellent advice again. The next question was, are VIP tickets worth it?
That really depends. It really depends if you're one of our younger viewers and you're out with the night with your friends, if you're in high school and such. It's so fun to get out to a haunted house with your friends, stand in line for an hour. A lot of the haunted houses nowadays have really good entertainment. They have music going, they have fire shows, they got all kinds of things nowadays. Every year that gets better and better. So heck, hang out with your friends, talk amongst your friends, chill, that's great. As far as being an adult goes, and especially for us, we're not able to really stand in long lines. We have a lot of haunted houses to hit each night. So for adults, older people, I would say I would get the VIP, because a lot of times you can view the outdoor entertainment. Cool, we're great. Get in that haunt, have a great time, and then you're on to your next destination.
And then finally, our final question. I love this one. What is your all-time favorite haunted house you've been to?
Oh, I love that question. My all-time favorite haunted house is definitely Spider Mansion. Spider Mansion was located at the old Heritage Square in Golden, Colorado. It was a fabulous haunted house. It was claustrophobic. It was tight. A tight squeeze, tight fit. The atmosphere was... Being at Heritage Square at night alone was just creepy. You had the wind rustling from the foothills. It was always cold. Great atmosphere for a haunted house. I have had some of my best scares in there. Unfortunately, they did close about 5 years ago, but those memories will last a lifetime for me. I had real fear in there. Real fear doesn't come in every haunt, every experience, but there's just those certain times of the year where they just really get you, and I love that. Spider Mansion always put the fear in us, and the Queen and I have a special connection, as that was our first date many years ago at Spider Mansion.
That was all of the fan questions that were submitted. Do you have anything else you'd like to tell our lovely viewers before we get the 2019 haunt season started?
Most definitely. Join us 1 week from tonight, September the 27th. We'll be hitting our very first haunted house of the season. You gotta tune in to check out and see what we've picked. Come along on this haunt adventure with us for 2019. We will guide you. We will do the best we can to bring you the best reviews. And don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Hauntaholics.com for full reviews. We're going to see you very, very soon.